I feel like gravity has something to do with it too, because like I feel like my face is like melting. I am very real, more real than your get real, man. Your get real is not really real sometimes. You feel me?
I even have photos of this. You know, you must have so many things that you can do, that you want to do, like other things, bucket lists that you're like, I still want to do that.
If you're not talking about the truth, you're done.
Okay.
Like don't waste our time.
Yeah.
You can go to get real, but don't come to the truth. You feel me? Hold him, buddy.
Next.
I don't like this game. You feel me? Hey.
It's the Daebak Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daebak Show. We are back for the first time in a very long time with a very good friend of ours. It's been years. It's been 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up a big round of applause for the incredible Jackson Wang!
Love the reaction, man.
Wangja!
I love it. I love it when everyone's just clapping, but their face is like. I love it.
Hey, but you saw mine. I was like,
hey, man. All good. I accepted it.
Thank you.
Man.
Welcome back.
Hey, man.
Thanks for being back with us.
We just met, just for in case people don't know, we just met in Paris.
We were just hanging out in Paris. That was Paris is always fun.
Yeah.
Right?
And you were, first time you told me you can't drink anymore.
Yeah, I've stopped drinking.
I stopped a little bit too, but I still continue it, like a little bit. You know, but you completely stopped. Why?
It's just health, man. I think like I keep reading things about how bad it is for your health. And then like the physical reaction that I get to it, like my skin and all these things.
Allergies and stuff.
Allergies. So I've just stopped this year. I feel great. I think, you know, maybe I'll have a sip or two here or there.
When you stopped, do you feel like your lifestyle it became more flat?
No.
What?
Because I think like there are moments where we go to events or parties and I feel awkward because like I feel like it's a great social lubricant. You can
Right.
But outside of that, like I have better sleep. I wake up feeling better, and then I am able to work out and get all my things done.
Yeah, I stopped too, like not going crazy, just the right amount. So recently, my formula is if we go and drink fast. And I go home fast, and I sleep fast. Yeah.
In the past year, I've made a lot of changes to my diet. I've no dairy, right? Like no cheese, no milk, no yogurt, nothing. Cut out as much alcohol as I can. There are certain things like gluten I try to cut out.
Sleep early. Try not to eat as much as at night.
Yeah. Whereas like when I was living in my 20s here in Korea, I was just like out all the time, eating, drinking, everything till 3, 4 a.m.
I remember you were out last night.
I was in bed by 11.
Oh, okay. So it was just dinner.
It was 8:30. I said hi. I left by 9. I was in bed by 11.
Okay.
And then they were like, hey, Jackson might come. I was like, I bet you he's not.
Hey, man, I think after 30, I'm just starting to feel like the recovery rate.
It slows down.
It shuts off, brother.
It's hard.
Like after carbs, I faint.
Really?
Right. I don't know why. Like after carbs, after eating, I can't, like the food coma. I can't.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the rate at which you work, you have to take care of your health.
Right.
In so many ways.
Right.
Like,
and I feel like gravity has something to do with it too. Cause like, I feel like my face is like melting, you know? And then I'm like, maybe it's it's the time for me to get some shisu, you know? Like the lifting, and I was just searching it up, you know, getting advice and everything, doing the somaji, you know, somaji?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You gonna do it?
Hey, I want to clarify. It's every entertainer does it.
Every entertainer does stuff.
Right. Some
and not even just entertainers. Everybody does stuff.
You think all these people, obviously they're born like that, but I'm saying they look flawless without anything. No. Come on, man.
We all get the stuff. You've done stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like,
hey, don't say it like that. You say you done stuff. What do you mean, brother? You done stuff.
I mean, you've probably like done stuff to your face. Not in like reconstructive surgery. Is not what I'm implying. It's like, but like quality. like maintenance,
taking care.
like yes,
taking
like
care.
lasers or that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's in Korea especially, it's very common.
No, I think it's a self-care.
But people are doing stuff everywhere. It's just like here, Korea, they're so good at it that I think it's very commonplace.
Yeah,
and it's just accepted.
So what we're saying is it's okay.
Gravity.
It's okay, especially when you're over 30, when you're close to, not gonna say, but like last few years in your 30s.
Yeah,
you have to take care of yourself.
Yeah,
right.
So I feel good. I feel like I'm working. I'm healthy. I'm like mentally in a good spot.
All right.
You know, how have you been? I saw you in Paris.
Right.
We haven't like caught up in, I don't know, video chat every once in a while.
In Paris, there are too many people in the room. Yeah, a lot of people in the room.
Yeah.
You can't really have a deep conversation with 1 million people in your room,
So we're going to do it in front of cameras with 1 million people watching, but that's fine.
Yeah, hopefully gonna be 1 million, right?
But how are you?
I'm just, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back, and I took a year off last year because I felt like, I was at a point in my life that every day felt like a cycle, and I didn't stop for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Just active, and a lot of happened with my life, and I just feel like, what? I think it's time to stop. Like, life is telling me to stop.
Yeah.
So I took a year off, and a lot of reflections on everything, and I felt like, especially on my career, my artistry, I feel like there are a lot. I just went over all my songs, right, in that 1 year, and I feel like there's actually no song that had some relationship with me. What I'm trying to say is, like, for example, 100 Ways. I have a song called 100 Ways, Blow, whatever. I feel like it's a cool concept, but it has nothing to do with me as a person. What the does Blow have to do with me as a human being? You feel me? Right. So I think it's a good performance, good concept, but what do I really want to say though? Yeah. Like, who am I? Yeah. Right. And so I just took a year off living, going to different territories to make music. Yeah. And first time without stress, without even thinking about, hey, I need to release this. Yeah. Right. So just making it and living life. Yeah. And reflecting, putting myself back together. Yeah. And then after a year, I created an album. Yeah. There were like 50, 60 songs. Yeah. But I selected the essence, like the highlights, and put it into a complete album, which I'm going to release this year. And I'm back again. Yeah. Yeah. And we're ready for it. We're very excited. Really? And we're ready for it. I don't think like this generation Dive Studio audience do even know who I am. Yes, they do. What are you talking about? Yes. Okay, if you do, please drop "you do" in the comment section. Please drop "you do" in the comments. I do. Say I do. I do. But I'm very curious. Like so many follow-up questions to that. You mentioned that you went through a lot of things. To the extent that you are comfortable with, right? Sharing. Like, what were some of the things that really made you be like, I need to take a break? Like, what relationships or friends or whatever it may be, like what were some things that really kind of took it out of you or took you to a dark place or a good place or whatever it may be? It was a very dark place. It was a very dark place. I think mainly is because I felt numb, and I feel like I'm always compromising. I'm always compromising, and I feel like I didn't really have healthy, the right fit people around me. And it's not saying it's a bad person or a good person. Like I started to realize what reality is. Like that's when it hit. Like in every aspect, industry, right, and humanity, working with people. There's personal relationship 100%. And there's work. Like I'm not good at it. You feel me? And I was witnessing that, and I felt like I couldn't take it anymore. Yeah. And I guess you probably had to say goodbye to some people or like bring new people in or all those things. It's not a goodbye. What was it? Are we going to get deep into this? I mean, you don't have to, but look, you want to be real too, right? I'm very real. More real than your get real, man. Your get real is not really real sometimes, you feel me?
They're
Right.
as real as they can be.
Right.
But no, only to the extent
Right.
that you're comfortable. But I'm asking because I think, you know, you are very open about those things, and you're one of those few artists that does not have the fear of saying this is what life is.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure that's going to be reflected in this new album, and those reflections and those thoughts lyrically will come through as well. And so I was just curious, but
Yeah, like for example, you know, everyone's trying to say, "Hey, find the perfect team, find the dream team, or whatever." That's one of the things that I realized. There's no such thing as best team. I think, like, I got dream, you got dream, right? We happen to come together. I think it's more about, and what I realize is finding the people that shares the similar value and vision with you.
Right.
You get me? So I think I was more in a loop of a cycle, a bubble of the people that weren't thinking the same thing as I was thinking. Yeah. And, you know, obviously, you know, as artists, you know, what do we know about financial legal stuff, right? We don't know. We know, but we don't know.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I think there are a lot of open room for people to come in and do things if their intentions were bad. Yeah, so I witnessed all that.
Yeah. Again, very excited about the album because I think it's going to be a very revealing chapter into your life. But I'm also curious because your last album was Magic Man.
Yep.
This is Magic Man 2.
Yeah.
That's a choice. You could have made it a completely different thing, but in a way, it's a continuation, it seems like. What was the thinking behind that?
I feel like Magic Man 1, I created this, but a lot of people don't seem to understand, like, why the makeup, right? And what is Magic Man? Right?
So what is
happened?
Magic Man? For people.
Wait, I'm getting to it, brother.
I'm gonna shut up.
I'm getting to it, brother. And I'm saying, and then Magic Man 2, I'm explaining that.
Got it.
And Magic Man 2 is an adjective of my internal emotions. So everyone has, like, for example, today I meet you for the first time. I know who you are. Hey, I'm Eric. Hey, Jackson. I'm Jackson. We might get close and we might become friends, but I know you, but I don't know that. Like, who are you here?
Inside, yeah.
And I feel like that is like a name for me. And I think that is, whoever this is for me is Magic Man. And that was during my era of a couple of years where I saw nothing but darkness. Yeah, but I didn't want to, I always avoided it. That's why he started to rot and, you know, become who he is.
Yeah.
And I think that Magic Man 2, I'm explaining that.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the end of Magic Man.
Got it.
At the end of, for this album.
Got it. I mean,
Right.
I'm very, very excited to dive really into that.
Yeah.
I think I have cue cards, but I'm like, none of this is gonna go in order. It doesn't
Yeah,
even matter.
exactly. Hey, let me just read this.
No. You don't need to do
On Dingle, Jackson sang A.
that. Cho. Okay. I even have photos of this, you know?
Hey man, that's like, what, 10 years ago?
I don't know, but this is all over my algorithm
You see,
all the time.
at that time, look at my face right there.
똑같아.
No, look at my face right there. I could still resist gravity. look at my face real quick. Show it to the camera.
Look
Look at the skin, man. That's insane.
It's glowing skin.
I beat gravity at that time. And after 30, I'm like, okay, you got me.
No. Let's see. What can we expect from this album? Like,
Yeah. So Magic Man 2, I think people can expect, like, at least for me, you know, I think this is a self-serving album.
which is, I think all art should be self-serving.
Exactly. Right. And I feel like it's 100% how I see everything and where I'm at emotionally, mentally, physically. 100% truth.
Yeah.
How I see the industry, how I see humanity, how I see my parents, my family, like all everything. Yeah.
Got it. I mean, you recently released a song, High Alone.
Yeah.
And you mentioned being drunk alone and wanting to restart and all those types of things. But I imagine that's kind of your starting point of like, okay, we're getting into this deep, dark, you know? But that also takes a lot of, I don't know, I think vulnerability and courage to get to that place. Like that year off, I think also knowing how hard you work and how driven you are. When I have time off, it's an incredibly stressful experience at times. Because I'm like, am I allowed to take this time off? And like, what do I do? And like, how do I live? And because in many similar ways, we've been just going.
This album, like I said, it's a self-serving one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And also the first song, that's like the intro of the album where I'm explaining the narrative and reason why everything is what it is for Magic Man. It's really like narrative based.
Got it.
And whereas the intention was making the song feel like a soundtrack to a movie. Right. So you focus on the narratives.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what, like, you are obviously a very creative person, a very ambitious person. I'm going to expect a lot of great visuals from you as well for this album.
I mean, I think it's again, like, let me repeat, it's a self-serving album.
Yeah, I'm curious. Right. What was that? What can we look forward to?
Truth, man. Truth. Like what I think. Just all the songs. You know, sometimes I feel like even looking back at Magic Man 1 on all these songs in the past, like I said, I don't have that deep connection with it. Some were cut because it was given to me. And some were like, I made it because I thought it was cool. What I realized in last year was, what is cool? Like, what does it even mean? So I'm like, okay, maybe that. What's more suitable and what's the truth? That will be irreplaceable.
What is your truth?
In Magic Man 2. Like, what? That's such a very broad question.
I know, we
bro.
just keep. I'm like, I want to dive into it, but like, we can't talk too deep because it's before the album.
No, what is truth? In what way?
I think what's truth and like what makes you really happy and fulfilled, and what drives you. And this album is about humanity. It's about relationship. It's about all these different things, right?
And I'm just sharing my scenario.
Exactly. But I think that is still your truth. That is still your life. If you were to distill that into certain takeaways or lessons that you're like, because I imagine if you're writing for a year, if you're spending, I'm not going to work for a year. I'm just going to write. I'm going to be reflective. I'm going to travel, and I'm going to spend time with writers to talk about my feelings and all these things. What have you grown to understand about yourself? Or about life, or your philosophies on life, and have they changed or shifted at all?
A lot of things, man. I feel like there's like the parents, family thoughts, and there's like industry thoughts. That's, for example, we're talking about industry, right? The biggest change is I don't have a manager anymore.
Yeah,
I'm my own manager.
Yeah.
And I feel like not every artist need potentially a manager, like in that
traditional way,
right?
Yeah.
So I just don't need that anymore. I'm not saying that every artist don't need it.
Right.
Maybe there are certain artists, hey, I'm not really sure what am I doing. Maybe you need a leader, people to guide you, right? But I feel like I know exactly what I want to do. So I just need a team that shares a similar vision with me, and we battle together.
How do you check yourself for? I mean, this is not questioning quality, right? But this is more of, I feel like there's certain artists where they're surrounded by yes men, or yes women, yes people, or whatever. If this artist says, we're doing it this way, it's just like, okay, no matter what. So how do you balance and check that to make sure that, yeah, you may not need a manager, but you're always kind of on the best path for yourself? Or you're like, whatever, I trust my people, period.
No, I think it's more, again, like I said, there's no best solution. There's no best way of doing this stuff, right? I think it's, now, I just try to keep everything as authentic as possible, right? And is this what I really want to say? Is this the visual that I believe? And, discussing internally with the team, this is what we want to do. This might not be the best ear candy or whatever, right? But it means the truth to me. And that's the standard that we have right now.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned your parents as well, and how your thoughts on family have also changed.
Yeah.
How has that changed? I'm
Hey man,
curious.
it's like the more I think about it, I start to realize, our parents were just like us. But we're born and we feel like they're gonna take care of everything, but we didn't know that. What we don't realize is, for example, when they had us, it's the first time for them too.
Right.
You think they knew exactly what to do?
They're living
they
life
had
for the first
no
time. Yeah.
idea.
In their early 20s or something.
Early
Yeah.
20s, whatever, and they had dreams.
Yeah.
They did. Do you think they didn't party in their life? In that, whatever that generation is, I bet you they partied. Right. So I just feel like that's why I wrote a song, but about them, right? Talking about, it feels like we're on the same street. You guys are just further up. Like it's all a cycle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you seem pretty close to your parents. As well.
I live with them in China.
Okay. What are you in Shanghai?
Yeah, my mom's from Shanghai.
Got it. I haven't been in so long.
When was the last time?
2018, 17, 16 to Shanghai.
Why were you there?
I think I went to like take meetings. Because there was a point where I was like, I really want to do work in China. Because I studied at Pt.1 for a year.
That's not Shanghai though.
I know.
Okay.
But I was like, I really want to do like music in China at some point. So I did a trip to Hong Kong. I did a trip to Shanghai.
You'll be surprised. So many people, like you have a large audience in China.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, you would be surprised.
Genuinely surprised by that statement.
Really?
But no, it's one of those things where it's like, I would love to do stuff in China, but I just never had the chance. So when you say Shanghai, it's like, I heard it's super cool.
I mean, it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. My entire team lives in Shanghai.
Question. Last time you were here, we were talking about loneliness.
Yeah, man.
And how like you would leave a light on in all your apartments and all this stuff.
Yeah,
how are you
still? It is still. Yeah, it is still the same. And I think I overcome it a little bit because at that time I felt the way. I mean, everyone feels at a certain point.
Yeah.
And it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's not something bad. It's not something good. It's just facts.
Yeah.
And I think I overcome it a little bit because I accepted it. I accepted it myself. I was trying to avoid myself, that side of myself for a long time. And yeah, I just chose not to go against it, against the fact
that you're lonely.
Yeah, that everyone's lonely.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Who do you, I mean, I think at your caliber, because you travel so much and you are such a high profile person.
Hey, don't say that, man.
It's true.
It's not.
I'm just spitting facts.
Hey, I can walk in Korea. I can walk in Korea and no one would know I'm in Korea.
Yeah, because you're always everywhere and people are like, that looks like Jackson. Is that Jackson? He's like, no, he's probably
I
like
guarantee you no one, no.
But
me.
that also,
yeah.
Look, I have the same thing. There was a point where you and I, literally, we walk the streets and everybody knows everything. But I personally am at a point where I'm like, I kind of love it. Like, I feel like...
I'm neutral about it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I could be a normal person, but still have the creative output and create things that I really want to do.
That's why I'm neutral about it. I'm just like, whatever, just bring it on,
But back to my original question is like, who are your closest friends? Like, who are you talking to about, on a regular basis? Like, I ask this because I have a place here in Korea, I have a place in LA, but I spend 80% of the year just on the road, right? And it's hard.
Who do I talk to?
Yeah, not even just talk to. Like, it's hard to have a sense of community or like a close group of friends or people that you can. That was going to be my question.
My WeChat, my account, my what do you call the description? I literally say, "Don't text me." No, because I just don't. It's not that I'm busy. It's just I feel like I'm not. If your house is not damaged or like if some shit is not serious, don't text me.
And you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Are there people that you reach out to?
I mean, you for Dive Studio.
Yeah, that's like it. He's just like,
man.
hey, Daebak Studios. I'm like, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta dive deep in Dive Studio. I think the reason why I chose not to do that is because I'm fine with myself right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's
Back then, I was like, I always 외로움타. You know why? Because I grew up as an athlete. We live in the dorm with roommates, right? And then JYP. We live with like 5 million trainees, right? And then we debut, we live all together, right? And then I moved out, I live with Boy Toy. You feel me? Like just, I'm always with someone. And I'm traveling, I'm always with someone. So I'm used to that.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to get used to like, hey, I'm good with myself. You know, stop avoiding that and just accept it. Yeah, so I'm good with myself right now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. No, I completely understand that.
Right.
It feels good to hear that you're in such a good spot.
The album is done.
Yeah.
I went through all this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And I made it into expressing it into by producing an album.
Yeah.
And I'm over that. Like I'm cool now. Yeah.
I mean, look, props to you. Like, you're probably one of the hardest working people in the industry because it's not just the music. It's like you have so many facets to your career. Can you walk me through how your team is set up? Like, you have Team Wang, which encompasses a billion things.
No.
It feels like.
We're a very small company.
How does that, because I remember there was at one point
Yeah.
where you had like 120 people. And I was like,
Yeah, man.
holy
Hey, that
crap.
was like that was the nightmare that I was at. Hey, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gone.
It's so up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to dive deep into this,
Yeah.
honestly, I can, but it's so up.
I want to know.
But it's fine. I accepted it.
Okay.
I accepted it.
I want to know.
It's so bad, bro.
You had 100, because I remember you were like, this is probably like maybe 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, basically, long story short, I just went through this betrayal, right? Just entirely my life. You know, and you know, like I said, I was not really good at financial and legal stuff. You know,
Yeah.
and I can't be more educated than a lawyer, especially on legal terms,
Right.
right? But I went through all that, and what killed me internally was not the money or anything. It's not everything. It was emotionally. I feel like, if I lost something like physically, I can work my ass off and earn it back again.
Yeah.
Try my best to earn it back again.
Yeah.
But emotionally, what has been done can't be undone. So it took me entire year, depression, all that to get back to who I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back. I'm sorry you went through that.
Hey, everyone has that version of
Yeah.
that,
It's a lot of things. Yeah.
So,
It's just like-
can you relate? Because
Yeah.
it's not what he has done. It's the fact that he did that.
Yeah, because
Or she did
you trust that this person has your best interest. Like, you're supposed to be partners. You're supposed to be working together in some
Right.
way. And then for them to do things, multiple people to have done things where they take advantage of kindness, or I don't know, I think of it as like, I would trust, if we're working together, it's like, I trust that you have the moral and ethical background to make the right decisions. As I would do the same. If there's anything that I feel weird about, I'm like, hey, this is a little weird, like, we should fix this. But there are people who don't have that moral core.
But it's in a lot of ways that, they might just have different values of life and different priorities.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I thought too, after reflecting on all these things, I feel like a lot of time, bad people don't think they're bad people.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like different approach. That's why I think what is important is to work with people that shares a similar vision, similar dream, value. Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Hey, man, what are we talking about right now?
I don't know. We're talking about like random shit. But my original question that was going to try to go to was the fact that not only are you doing music, and I don't even know what you do in China because you do a million things in China.
No, I don't.
What do you mean? I
Just
feel
Team
like-
Wang, like this Team Wang team,
Yeah.
Jackson team, and then there's Team Wang Design, just on their fashion stuff and lifestyle stuff, and that's it.
That's a full.
That's two things. You said
That's-
a billion things. It's two things, brother. It's one Team Wang Records and one Team Wang Design.
Got it. So
Right.
it's you've kind of
Yeah.
you've done
Right.
this.
Yeah.
But even there, you're doing stuff now with Nike as well.
Oh yeah, but that's like on team like artist side. You know, just
Okay.
I'm so happy that I feel grateful. You know, they approached and we got this deal done, and they signed me as the new creative in Nike and Jordan.
Which is insane, which is amazing. But that's like such an honor and like a
I feel
cool
like
thing,
I
you know?
really appreciate because
Yeah.
you know, for a big company like them,
Yeah.
they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Right, and they could just sign like any regular deal ambassador, right? But they were willing to. They believed in my potential, and they're willing to risk it. You know,
Got
so that's why, you know, I'm grateful for that.
So what does your role look like with Nike? I think I'm so curious to know.
It's very simple. It's very
Yeah.
simple. It's just I become, for example,
Yeah.
some events that they got to do, like some certain launch and certain campaign.
Yeah.
The creative on that, for example, landing or even landing side or creating this project, I would have to lead it.
Got it.
All right. And there's other aspects of if they're creating a new line, right? Then I would have to lead that line. Yeah.
It must be fun as well.
I mean, it is tiring, but it's a life that I want.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel tired. I feel very happy every day and blessed to do that.
You've done so, like, what is like do you have an end goal? Like, what is your pinnacle? Like, you must have so many things that you can do, that you want to do. Like, are there things, bucket lists that you're like, I still want to do that, or I want to try this?
I want to do a corner in Dive Studio, like a corner in Dive Studio that's like more real than Get Real.
Oh, okay.
You know, you're like
Yo,
some
shots-
authentic. We should just
Yo,
call it
shots
the
fired.
truth.
The truth. Okay.
Right, and you know, a lot of artists that we can invite, but they might not speak the truth, and we just say you're banned. You know, like if you're not talking about the truth, you're done.
Okay.
Like, don't waste our time.
Yeah.
You can go to Get Real, but don't come to the truth. You feel me? It's not time for you. There's no time for you to do this here.
Got it.
Right.
Okay. I love that, like, Jackson's been pushing this narrative of doing this show here for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, they're not ready for the truth.
I
You
think
think-
they are, man.
You think they're ready for the truth?
I mean, whether they like it or not, it's just the truth.
Yeah.
Like, it could be good, it could be bad, but it is what it is, you know? And I feel that's why, you know, even for my audience,
Yeah.
right? I really want to let them know, like, if you appreciate what my work or me as a person,
Yeah.
I will 100% guarantee you that I am what you think you're getting. Rather than, like, you feel me? If for even me, you know, as a fan of certain artists or certain things, when I see like, oh, this is not what I was expecting, and like, oh, this is not, I thought I liked this person because of this, but it turned out it's not, then I'll be my
Yeah.
you know? So I just want, at least for my audience, to have that.
Yeah.
Because you can't have everything,
Yeah.
right?
I'm going through this too right now. I don't have a manager right now. And you were saying you don't have a manager, but like it's kind of daunting. It's a little scary.
You have project manager.
I have project managers,
Right.
people running different things, but I don't have a manager.
You have leaders, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have, right.
You know, in a traditional sense. And I'm still going through that process of like, should I get a manager? Should I not? That kind of thing.
Yeah, I just feel like,
you.
you know, especially at least what I went through, it's like, it's not the right fit for me. And I feel like, especially for me, in my scenario, I know exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I can just move things around and, you know, do it that way. But I feel like, at least for me, the experience that I went through, if you don't have the same value and same vision for your manager, or for your team is not going to work out. It's really going to work out. And the fact is, if you guys succeed, you guys all succeed. But if you guys fail, only the artists fail.
Yeah.
And people, hey, got nothing to do with them. They can just move on and the next
Get a
artist.
new job.
A next artist.
Yeah.
Next artist, next group, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I feel like what's important is to find, there's no person on earth that shares the same value, dream, vision with you. That's how I feel. There might be similar. So I think that's the key. I think that's the key for everything. At least, you know, as not even just as an artist, just as a person.
Yeah.
Just as an entrepreneur or as you're running a business or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is like a non-negotiable that you're like, because I mean, hard work and whatever, like ethics, like obviously that's basics, I feel like, right? But like when you're looking at people to join your team or that you're working with, like what is something that you're like, you have to have this kind of thing to align with you as a person?
You care about the journey and path, the vision, the art, artistry, and you believe it. You know, and you can tell, you know, a person that and you can feel if they do or not, right? And I think that's very important.
Yeah. Do you have any fears? Like I look at you, like you're 31, right?
Hey man, don't say it like that.
You are in your.
You're okay.
You are in the first third of your life. That's very
first
vague.
third.
Yeah, first third. We're gonna say where you live to 100. You're in the first third.
Okay.
Again, for a lot of people who are not as high achieving, ambitious, entrepreneurial as you, they can look at you and say, it seems like you have a very unbalanced life in a way, if that's the way you think about it, for some people. Does that affect you at all? You're like, I don't care.
No, I don't think I even have time to think about that. I'm just thinking like, what's next? And you know, the longest time to work on a project is not when it's launched, is the prep.
Yeah.
That's the longest time.
Yeah.
Right? Every little detail, you know, layers by layers.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think, you know, that's some that, you know, people, I feel like I'm not complaining, but, you know, people don't see as much as, they don't know a lot of stuff is directed or produced and written by me.
Yeah.
They think, oh, artists, you gotta like, hey, 3 million people working for you, you know, you should do this. What team did you use? Obviously, yes, but that's what I'm trying to say. No matter how professional, great the director or whoever you work with, if you don't have a vision or treatment on exactly what you need, they don't know what to, how to serve you.
Yeah.
Right? A chef is the greatest chef in the world. You don't know what to use. I just want to eat something delicious. What the is this delicious?
Yeah.
Right?
It's all subjective.
Right.
So you have to give them that direction.
Yeah.
I guess in a way. No, it's tough.
I honestly feel like after this,
yeah,
I probably, you know, at some point after this album, I might go on tour, maybe, but I'm not sure. But, you know, I wish one day I can perform in Korea.
I mean, I'm sure you can. Why can't you?
I wish one day I can be able to perform in Korea or even, you know, work actively in Korea.
But what's stopping you from doing that?
There's nothing stopping me because I'm like unemployed, bro. Like I just don't.
You're not unemployed. You're the busiest fucking man ever.
No. I just don't know what to do. Like I just don't know. I wish I could work in Korea. Right. And I just think, I don't know, man. I just think it's pretty hard.
If you could do anything in Korea, do you even know what that would be?
I think definitely, you know, share more about my music. Because I wasn't able to share my music or distribute for a long time in Korea. You know, and after the recontract of GOT7, I am able to, but it's already like that gap is already so long.
Yeah.
Right. So I just don't know where to start, what to, like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about, this is a 2-episode thing. So we'll talk about like the GOT7 part in the next episode for everybody watching. We'll talk about that in detail. But I don't know. I just feel like you have so many talents and you still have such a great, I think this is the thing. You're smart. Like, not only are you an artist and you're an athlete, but you're also smart. Like, you think through things very well.
Thanks, man.
Right? And it requires that to lead a team and to have a company, multiple companies, and to be the director of those things. And so if you put your head and mind to it, you will be able to do whatever it is in Korea that you would like. I think it's just, I wonder if part of it is like, and I feel this, when we had a certain level of fame or like inky in Korea.
That's nothing.
But like right now to start again and to redo that and like try to find a way and a position back, it can be daunting. Like it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. Like even when I moved to the States kind of, it was scary because I was like, oh, I have like all this success in Korea, but I'm gonna kind of leave it behind to try this new dream and start from zero again and to rebuild that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I just don't know how. Because, first of all, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. And second, there were some, that happened to me. Like some rumors or whatever, like some, in Korean, I don't know how to say it. They say it like, Norlan, right? Whatever, right? There's some things, which I knew after 2 years.
What were they?
No, it's not something big. It's just like random. Yeah.
Got it.
I have this clip when I say there's a clip on YouTube or whatever. Like after 2 years, I realized I just didn't know what it was, and people are telling me it popped off randomly.
Yeah.
And it says, I'm Chinese. Like in I think in Rome or like somewhere in Europe.
Got it.
And that clip got big, I think, in a certain community or whatever.
Online.
Right, and then they're like, hey, but when people say 안녕하세요 to you, why did you say I'm Chinese? Hey, do you think I'm a person that when people say 안녕하세요 or bonjour to me, I would not accept it? And I was like, when did I do that?
Yeah.
And then I just looked back, and then I'm like, and then I remember.
Yeah.
First of all, I was walking on a street, right, until to my hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
This person asked me like 10 times.
What?
Right. I remember like more than 10 times. I said 안녕하세요, bonjour, like everywhere. konnichiwa. Right. There are a lot of international audience there. And then when I'm answering at the end, it's like, hey, why don't you speak Korean? And I'm like, cause I'm Chinese. I already said, like, I've been through.
You already said, 안녕하세요.
You said everything.
Yeah.
As a person that you know me more than 10 years, do you think I would do that?
No.
I'm like, it's not even, I don't even remember this.
Yeah.
Right? And then it just got off and like, oh, you got some this, where are you? And that's first thing. Second, where the am I supposed to say I'm from? Hey, what the hey, I'm Singaporean. I'm not. You feel me? You get me? So where am I gonna say I'm from?
Yeah.
So I just think like this is ridiculous. And the more crazy thing is I noticed this after 1.5 years, 2 years. I'm like, oh, shit, this is an issue. And it's like, when do I address it? Like, do I have to address it? Do I not?
Yeah.
And then do I have to go back and say, but it would be random too if I go back and talk about it.
Right.
Know?
So like, yeah, I mean, context is so important. And in that context, it was like, they're kind of like harassing you.
No, but it's fine because, and whoever that was asking that wasn't even Korean.
Oh, really?
Hey man, you don't what you just don't know what this is anymore. That's what that's why I think all these popularity and this fame shit is bubbles.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. Like one day some other random shit happens and boom, your career is done.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, it then.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna be me. If you like it, you do.
Yeah.
If you don't, you don't.
I think, I mean, look, I feel like it's hard. Like, we're at this point in the world where people don't understand context and nuance.
That's why, editing power or whatever,
It's wild. And I just think it gets so crazy. And you're like, that's not, think. But a lot of people just don't, and they can't. And it's just like, it's whatever's easy and what's fed to them and however it's edited. And that's just the way the world kind of works. And it makes me a little bit, honestly, concerned about the future of the world, because if we're not able to think and read and understand what's good and what's wrong or what is intended, like we just end up everybody screaming at each other.
Exactly, but imagine that if I don't even know, like after this, it's been what, like 4 years right now, 5 years?
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, so I was even asking my team, hey, do I address this? And then they're like, oh, it's 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And even 3 years ago, I thought like it's random as
yeah.
And why would it be a thing?
Yeah.
Right? And it was just what you got like 7-8 seconds of this, and this is the narrative.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but it's fine, I accepted it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, you're killing it everywhere. And I think if you want to do stuff in Korea, there's definitely stuff for you to do.
Because this is where I debut as an artist.
Yeah.
Of course I want to do stuff here, right?
There's something in our core, our heart, where it's like Korea is always...
Right. It's not my motherland, but it's my motherland as an artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, hey, I got to do stuff, right? I feel like, I still enjoy doing yeonings.
Yeah.
Like variety shows and stuff. I still enjoy doing that. It's just, they still invite, but I just don't know what is this. I just, internally, I wanted to start again. Yeah.
This is what I think, though. I think if you do one, you'll have so many just start coming to you. That's what I really think, because that's the way that I think I'm in a very similar position to you. Like, we have a lot more success outside of Korea now than we do in Korea.
I think we're more active outside.
Yeah.
Right. Active,
but also we tour more. There's just it's just a big world for us to be active in. But like every once in a while, I'll go on like a yeoning or I'll go host something. And then I just suddenly get a wave of everyone's like, oh, where have you been? Like, we've literally just thought you not doing anything. And so even in the past month, I've had like 4 or 5 things who are like, do you want to do this? And a lot of them is like, I would, my schedule just doesn't allow it. Or stuff is like, it's just not for me. But because I think that's the other thing, like when you're as busy as you are, you have to pick and choose your battles and what you really want to invest time and energy into. And so I think thinking about, and also you're at a place where if you wanted to make something from zero, you could. You could.
I don't know.
You could.
Maybe I'll make an SNL parody of what happened.
Yeah, you should.
Hey, why not, man?
Maybe you should go on SNL, like, I want to make this one clip.
Hey, this is ridiculous. It's just hey, it is what it is. I accepted it.
No, you could. But I don't know. I'm excited to see what you do. Like, there's the album, obviously, Magic Man 2 soon, all that stuff, all the incredible stuff that's coming that your fans, I'm sure, are going to absolutely love. And I got to say, like, this is not where I was trying to go, but as a friend and as a fellow Asian, I look at the stuff that you're doing and it makes me so happy and proud. And I mean that in the most genuine way.
Hey, thanks, man.
Because it's taken a long time for Asian faces to be in a place where we can say we're selling out things, we're creative directing things, we're the face of this, that, or the other. And you have really paid your dues from being the absolute trainee, going through the entire process to setting it out on your own, and being at a place where you don't even have your own manager and you can kind of set your own.
I am struggling.
You're not struggling. You're doing well.
No, I think that mentally I'm in a way better space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's and I feel that when I'm talking, like, because even the random times I just call you, I remember like when I saw you a few years ago, and I was actually like, concerned about you, So I don't know if you remember, but I would like just randomly call, like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
But you're good. You're good.
Now I'm good.
Yeah.
And just look at the faces of my team right now.
Wonderful people.
Like, very amazing people.
Okay, this is our game. This game, to wrap up this very serious episode of Daebak Show, maybe the most serious episode I've ever done in my life.
Was it serious?
Well, I just feel it was very like gingy, not like in a bad, heavy way, but it was very like, we're talking about real
Okay.
Just good.
Okay, then we need some commercial right now.
We need something fun, okay? So we have a very simple game for 2 non-native Korean speakers.
Hey man, my Korean's not bad.
I know, it's really good.
Right.
It's probably better than mine. So the production team will provide a set of Korean K-pop song lyrics.
Oh, are we trying to do Uri My Kyotogi right here?
I don't
That's
even know.
insane, man.
What is Uri My
Hey, you think
Kyotogi?
I can't beat that?
What is that?
Let's go.
I don't even know what it is.
Right.
So Jackson and I will
Come on,
write.
man.
We'll
I
each
got
try
it.
to write down the lyrics, and whoever can spell them the closest wins.
But what does it even mean? What if it's like not something that we use daily?
I don't know.
Right.
Look, I can't. I'm really.
Okay, say that. Say it.
Okay, it's a Korean K-pop spelling bee. Okay.
Yeah.
What are we? Put your
What are you
phone
doing,
away,
bro?
Put your phone away. What are you doing?
Where's my phone?
This guy.
That's ridiculous what you're saying right here. I don't
This guy saying he's good and has a phone on him.
Where?
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
fine, brother. All right.
All right, let's go. How do we do this? First
Okay,
song.
who is it? Who is it?
NCT127. Song title is
Walk. English.
Spell Bigudo.
Bigudo. Hey, first of all, I never heard this word in my life. All right. I never use it. I never heard. I'm sure I will never use it.
Hey, maybe
Future.
you will. Maybe
I will
you
never.
know.
I swear to God,
You
I will
learn.
not talk to anyone
Say
in my
Bigudo?
future. Say Bigudo.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
난
None.
삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나 버린
Oh my.
All right, let's finish
God.
this game, brother. This is insane. Okay, I only know none.
Okay. 난 잠깐만. 난
None.
삐그덕
걸음걸이
걸
고장나
잠깐만요. 걸음걸이.
고장나
걸음걸이. 고장.
고장나
고장 is like
broken
misfunction. Like what do you call that?
malfunction.
The
broken.
malfunction, right?
고장나
버린 듯이
버린
고장난.
나
고장나.
버린 듯이
I think I got it. I don't feel bad about this.
Hey, first of all, you cannot say 버린 뜻이. Is it 버린 뜻이? Right? Come on, man. Are you Korean? All right, cool. Hey,
Are you Korean?
Hey, first of all, I don't want to embarrass myself, okay?
It's okay. Hey, you're
A lot of kids
human.
watching me, right?
It's okay.
That's insane.
Oh no.
What
Okay.
does even 고장나 mean?
고장나 broken.
The 고장난 아니야?
고장나 나.
Is wrong Korean, man. It's wrong. It doesn't make sense.
It's poetic. It's poetic.
삐그덕, right?
Yeah. 삐그덕.
Can you say is 삐그덕 or is it 삐그덕?
삐그덕?
B or B? Hey man, you can't just do this to a foreigner.
She's just reading it the way it's read. All right, 5.
Hold on a second, man.
4,
I'm embarrassing
3.
myself.
No, you're not.
I don't know what to explain to my parents. I've been here more than 10 years. My Korean's still like
No,
this.
no. It's okay. You speak it. It's fine.
All right, man.
All right?
Hey, you first.
All right, that's me.
See?
What?
Why didn't you say 삐그덕? Why you say 삐그? Oh, she said B, right?
She
Right. Hey, wait. I remember now. Right? I remember now.
왜 바꾸고 있어? He's
삐그덕.
changing
Right,
it.
I remember now. I remember.
Oh, this is how you're gonna play it. Okay.
Reflect it.
Okay. Show
Yeah.
it.
Okay, can you show yours first?
No, I already showed it. I already showed it.
Drop.
I already showed it.
Drop. Say it. 걸음걸이 고장나 버린 뜻이.
What did you do? Show it.
I'm wrong. Oh, he's wrong?
I'm wrong. So you might be
What
right.
wrong? What wrong?
No, just show it.
I might be right.
Just
Wait,
show
hold on.
it.
Let me erase this. Yo, what the is I
Show
doing?
it.
Hold on one
Nice.
second. Can I cancel?
No, you can't cancel. You can't cancel.
All right, go. Wait, hold on. This first.
난.
I got this right. All right.
Show it.
It's not B. It's P, right? I'm right.
B. That's right. 그덕. 삐그덕.
I'm right.
Yeah.
And times two. You see?
Yeah.
Right, times two.
걸음걸이. Next.
I don't like this game. hey, as a. Hey.
Hey, Justin, it's great.
Right.
걸음걸이 고장나 버린 뜻이.
So he's more right than.
One
Okay,
wrong,
okay.
two wrong. Is it 걸음?
As a Korean, you're competing Korean with a Chinese.
Look, I'm
Right.
Korean.
Can you just say in English and I'll say it in Korean?
No.
Hey, say blood circulation. What is blood circulation?
P.
No, 혈액순환. Drop that, you know? Yeah. Right.
Okay, next. 덮어.
I remember I wrote this yesterday.
What?
I said the hair I need to
Oh,
덮어.
덮어?
I forgot. I used the what do you call it?
The talk
The talk thing.
Yeah.
Talk thing, and then it writes.
오케이, 덮어.
Where's my phone?
감정 따윈 다.
뭐라고요? 다
다?
감정 따윈
감정
다.
따윈
감정 따윈 다.
다? What does that mean?
Okay, 덮어. Oh wait, hold on a second.
덮어 다 감정
덮어.
따윈 다. That's it?
덮어, and then what up? 다? 이제 다 뭐예요?
감정 따윈
Okay, 다.
다. 감정
Like 다
따윈
이게 부딪혀서 다. 그거 다예요?
다.
다.
어,
다.
덮어 다. Oh, everything, right?
덮어
다. 덮어 다.
감정 따윈 다.
다윈?
따윈 다.
다윈, and then what? 다?
덮어 다 감정 따윈 다. 잘했어.
Okay, I have something to confess.
봤어?
I have something to confess. I for 덮어, I used my phone.
When?
I'm a good human.
I didn't even see.
No, I just did this.
What the heck?
Anyway.
Okay. Next.
Okay, I'm gonna select the artist.
Sorry.
Okay, boy next door.
Okay, boy next door.
나 빼고 분주한
What? 분주?
분주.
창밖을
분주한. And then 창밖.
창밖을
창.
Yeah.
벚꽃마저
Oh God.
What? 벚꽃?
벚꽃마저
벚꽃? Like flowers?
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know how to spell that.
벚꽃?
마저
Wait, I don't know how to spell 꽃 anymore.
Hey, that's when you lose to the Chinese. 벚꽃 맞아, and then what? Like busy?
벚꽃 맞아?
마저
맞아 or 맞아?
마저
Yeah,
Like,
맞아.
나 빼고
맞아.
잠깐만. 나 빼고 분주한 창밖은
난 빼고, she said.
나 빼고. Why you trying to mess me up?
No, she said not 빼고, like 낮에.
Not?
나
나.
Hey, we gotta
Why
get
you trying to
another.
mess me
We gotta
up?
get another announcer. You feel me? Ready?
벚꽃 맞아 바쁘고
나 빼고 분주한 창밖은 벚꽃 마저 바쁘고.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me fix one. Okay, fine.
How do we know
Hey,
that?
okay, no. Listen. Hold on one second. For non-Korean speaker, let me say this 마저, and when you pronounce this as this, it's not even 마저 or 마저. It's not that. It's exactly
그냥 마저.
identical, like
it sounds
twins.
exactly
not
the
even
same.
twins. It's closer to twins.
Also, yeah.
So you can't judge. First of all, this is not a mistake, okay? When you go back, 벚꽃. Okay, I understand. 벚꽃,
yeah.
I made. Right?
Yeah.
What about
벚꽃,
you?
I got it wrong too.
You got it wrong
It's
too?
Okay, it's fine. But hey, same.
Same, man.
Same.
But I'm not Korean. You feel me? I'm not. Next.
Big Bang
Uh-huh.
the title is Loser
Uh-huh.
이거 되게
외톨이 루저. Wait.
외톨이
왜?
센척하는 겁쟁이
Oh God. 센 척하는 겁쟁이.
못된 양아치
어머.
And then good. 외톨이 어떻게 set? 외톨이, right? Is it the 외톨이야? Is it that?
외톨이.
웬톨이 아니면 왜
왜?
야외 왜?
왜 외톨이.
톨이 아니면 톨리.
토리.
You see, same shit.
왜
You
톨이?
get me? Non-speakers, you feel what I'm going through.
센 척하는 겁쟁이. 센이 어떻게 하는 거야? 아니야, 센?
Okay, 나 먼저 할게. Oh, so let's just, hey, my Korean is as good as a Korean American.
Yeah. Hey, 잘하고 있어.
No, but Wetori is not this, right? Oh, San is
Again!
Oh,
How
San.
do we know?
Hey, are you just losing on purpose?
No!
Hey, bro, like, San, is that San?
Yeah, strong.
Okay, first of all, I think in 2025, people use the talking instead of just typing.
Yeah. I do too.
Right.
It's too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. What is it? Give it to us.
Okay,
You
잠깐만.
have to know. You're JYP.
That does not,
You have to know
doesn't
this.
mean,
If you don't know
Like,
this,
I might be used to from JYP, but okay, 잠깐만요.
내 모습을 볼 때는
내 모습은
을 볼 때는 넋을 놓고
oh god.
First of all, no one uses that daily life.
넋을 놓고 보고서는
Nope. Sir,
넋을 놓고
what is that? I can't be able to write something that I don't know what it means. What if it's some very sensitive content? Right? If it's some, I don't want to be in trouble like that.
song.
But, no, I know, but what if it becomes some scandal Nolan again? I write some people like, hey, you know, he's not doing this, and then they edit the footage just like that. Yo, you get me? What if I'm doing that again?
No.
Noxer what?
No.
넋을 놓고 보고서는
Oh.
보?
보고서는
녹색 놓고.
보고서는
Okay, I know I have one word, one term that 틀렸어. But everything else, I know I'm right. 아, 녹슬. 이거 틀렸네. 그냥 다른 거. Oh, no, you got it right.
아니야. 이거.
아.
That's a
First of
crazy
all,
word.
no one will use that on a daily basis.
Oh my god. Anyways.
At first, I think this segment is very unnecessary. This segment is very unnecessary.
Honestly, I'm very proud of what I did of my performance.
I'm hella
today.
proud, brother.
I'm very
I'm hella proud.
Yeah. Hey, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
but-
next one, next game. Chinese, let's go. Hey, man.
Thank you for joining part 1 of 2 episodes with Jackson. We have another one coming up very soon with a lot of other stuff. Not this one, but the other one. So be sure to check it out. Also, Jackson, new music is out right now. Matchman 2 is coming your way. Be sure to check out all the socials for the latest. And be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and do all the things.
No, don't need to like.
What do you do?
Just comment.
Just comment?
Just comment and subscribe.
But what about the likes? We don't like likes?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, but what about shares?
I don't need to.
No? Okay.
Just
We
comment.
all-
Just comment. I watched. Just comment Dive Studio. Yeah, just comment Dive Studio.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye, have a good one. Goodbye. Hey guys, guess what? I'm going to tickle your ear holes.
Hey, so I really want you to please turn on your notifications, subscribe, and like this video. And please leave us a comment about how much you loved this episode and me. Please. Did this make you uncomfortable?
Did my ear hole talking make you uncomfortable? Well, I'm sorry, but if you would please just do it. Just go ahead, like, do it, subscribe, turn on your notifications, confirm, and leave us a comment. Okay, did you do it? Did you do it? You did it, right? You didn't do it? No, you did it, right? Okay. Thanks, guys. See you in the next episode.
Thank you so much. I hope your ear holes like this.